Are you thinking about relocating to the North Suburbs just like the Chicago Bears?
And in case you've been living under a rock, the Bears, they've bought the old racetrack in Arlington Heights with plans to build a brand new stadium there, which is going to change everything.
So here are the top 5 things to consider if you're thinking about moving to one of these northern suburbs like Arlington Heights, Glenview, Northbrook, Prospect Heights, or Wilmette.
And make sure you stick around till the very end because we're going to break down exactly what you need to know about buying a house and what that will cost in these specific suburbs.
The proximity to Chicago is absolutely phenomenal. It's within 20 minutes to 1 hour, if it's really bad traffic, to get to the downtown bustling and vibrant city center.
And don't let people tell you that, oh, you went out to the suburbs, you'll never go into the city. You will. You'll be there all the time because it is easy to get there. You are not far away. And that means that you have access to everything Chicago has to offer. We're talking about the world-renowned architecture, the best museums in the country, festivals all spring and summer long. Sporting events. And even if you're coming out to the suburbs because of the Bears, that doesn't mean that the Cubs, the White Sox, the Bulls, the Blackhawks aren't still downtown. So it is just one of the best places in the entire world for entertainment.
And just because you've left the city doesn't mean that you've left the public transportation. It's easy, it's convenient, and it's super fast.
Yeah, Metra stations all over these suburbs. They're pretty convenient from anywhere you might choose to live. And keep in mind, that means that you're only 30 to 45 minutes away from downtown getting on the Metra, which is really, really helpful. And if you decide, well, Metra isn't for me today, there are 2 major highways with easy access as well.
All of these suburbs offer tons of green space with forest preserve, parks, and the park districts are absolutely incredible.
Yeah, and there's so much to do with the park districts. It's not just about getting outside, which is a plus. There's also classes and groups and gyms, places to work out, plays for your kids, if you have kids, to play sports. It really encompasses everything. But if you're just talking about the parks, keep in mind, just in Glenview, 28 parks. In Arlington Heights, 58 parks. You can't go 5 minutes without tripping over a park. Wilmette, 29. So they really are very, very accessible.
When my kids were little, what we would do is every weekend we would pick a different park and park hop. And it was absolutely phenomenal and so much fun and free.
Now, what if for a weekend or a week vacation, you decide you need to get out of here? We've all been there. Well, the ease of access to O'Hare International Airport cannot be beat. It really makes traveling a whole lot easier and simpler.
All of these suburbs are within 15 to 25 minutes to O'Hare, where you can hop a flight and pretty much go anywhere in the world.
And keep in mind, if you were living in the city, that could be up to an hour if traffic is involved, which really makes things more difficult to plan those trips getting in and out of the airport.
That's a great point. It takes much longer to get to O'Hare from the city than it does from one of these suburbs.
And we know one of the things that people love about the city is the access right out of your doorstep of so many things to do, things to eat, places to go. But in these suburbs here north of the city, you will find that the downtowns are so vibrant, you're not going to miss it.
They offer amazing restaurants with all kinds of cultural cuisine, Thai, Indian, Greek, Italian, you name it. Plus, they have incredible farmers markets during the summer months, local boutiques and shops, and honestly, the public libraries are incredible. They offer not just books, but other cultural programs and resources, technologies, and new services.
All right, so we've convinced you and you've decided to follow the Bears to the burbs. Good plan. All right, so here's what you need to know. This is the big picture about property values in the north suburbs. The closer you get to the lake, generally speaking, the more expensive the properties are going to be.
They're not making any more land, that's for sure. So properties and homes and land are more expensive the closer you get to the lake. So let's dive into the numbers with some median sales prices for the last 12 months. Arlington Heights median sales price is $452,000. Prospect Heights following closely behind that with $490,000. Glenview is at $703,000. Northbrook, $686,000. Now hold on here. Wilmette, it gets $915,000. And just to throw it in for good measure, Winnetka has a median sales price of $1.6 million. Again, as we get closer to the lake, the values get more expensive.
But keep in mind when you're looking at these numbers, these are just median numbers. There are homes that go above these, and there are obviously homes that are below as well, and different types of homes. We could talk about townhomes or condos. So what you really should do if you're thinking about making this move is talk to us, because we can help walk you through what your specific needs are and how we can make a property fit with what you're looking for.
And we can also help you narrow down which suburb to look in. These are, amazing options, and there are another 5 that we could talk about. So it's important to talk to a local expert when you're relocating to a new area.
So if you're ready to follow the bears to the burbs,
Bear down and reach out to us today.